United Kingdom-based lawyer Omotayo John Adegboye, through his foundation, has donated table tennis sets worth millions of naira to Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State. The official presentation of the sports equipment to undergraduate halls of residence was held on Tuesday at the OAU campus sport complex. Speaking at the event, the chairman of the board of trustees of the Omotayo Adegboye Foundation, Professor Said Adekilegun, said the donation of table tennis sets was the foundation's fourth intervention of the year. According to him, the intervention was aimed at promoting sport and recreational activities among students as part of effort to encourage healthy engagement beyond academic activities. He disclosed that earlier interventions included the provision of bursary support valued at about 12 million for indigent students and the construction of a multi-million naira sport court at OAU Hall completed in October. Professor Adekunle explained that the current intervention involved the donation of 10 table tennis sets to all undergraduate halls of residence at the Students' Union building. He added that the foundation was also preparing for the second phase of its indigent student support program, which is expected to benefit at least 150 students in the current academic session, with presentations scheduled before the end of January 2026. The BOT chairman stated that the foundation had engaged the University Dean of Student Affairs to ensure proper management and maintenance of the equipment.
We thank everybody for being part of this intervention again. This will be the fourth intervention this year. We started this year by giving about 12 million naira in terms of bursary support for indigent students. Our second intervention is the multi-court that was donated to OAU Hall that was worth about 20 million naira. We did that in October. Just last week, the foundation also donated 2 brush cutters to OAU Hall. Just last week, we did that. And now, this intervention of 10 table tennis sets for all undergraduate halls of residence and SUB. So hopefully before, like Alhaji Olawoyin just said, hopefully before the end of January, the primary project of supporting indigent students, the second phase will be presented. We are collecting the names and details of the indigent students for this current session, and before the end of January, we'll make presentation for that. At least the foundation is set to give minimum of 150 students that will be beneficiary of that. So we have talked to the DSA who manages the student, and they have promised us that they will address the student to put it to effective use and manage, because it's about maintenance. If they maintain it very well, they are very good products, and we are hopeful that they will last. But we can only hope. We'll keep impressing it on them to manage it very well, and we are very sure it's going to last. Sports and recreation is very, very essential to sound mind and healthy body. And we believe that students should not just be about book alone. Then we should engage them in sporting activities so that they will be drifted away. Like they said, an idle hand is the devil's workshop. We all know a lot of vices that are plaguing our society today. And many of them are as a result of lack of proper engagement by the student. And that was why we felt that if we give them, provide this kind of intervention, definitely, instead of them going to be engaging in some, then they will have the opportunity of properly engaging themselves in sporting activity, which would eventually develop their mind and develop their body, so that at the end of the day, their academics will be properly enhanced.
Receiving the facility on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Emmanuel Akinfala, assured that the facility will be properly maintained by students. He also urged other alumni yet to give back to the university to emulate the foundation's gesture.
We thank God for the leadership of the man that is at the helm of affairs. Everything is just happening with grace, with divine intervention. Healthy library, people are just scrambling to assist, scrambling to help. This is God, it's only God. And that is why the advisory, his usual way of addressing people, we start by appreciating God. This can only be God. Look at what happened, someone that graduated, he just came in, and luckily he met someone. Assuming he had to come and he didn't see a known face, he will have gone back. So I want to, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, appreciate Mr. Omotayo Adegboye first. because he's the initiator. He decided to do it. We want to extend sincere appreciation of the university to him, and to the foundation, and for those of you that are driving it. Most important, the two of you. You know, the trust is really bringing out fruits. Started with, okay, how do we assist indigenous students? And we went beyond that, okay, my God, come and do something for us. He did it, and we went beyond that. He said, well, my own, let it be extended. And he listened. Because of the relationship that I see between you. So I want to really appreciate you for making it happen. And those of us that are still outside, many people are coming unsolicitedly, wanting to, I don't know why it's like that at this time. Grace, okay. Oh, yeah. On behalf of the VC, I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. I want to say that the knowledge will stand first, and you will live long. You will live long. And with the blessing of God, we are bound always. Because it's not easy. If one does not have money, you may not be able to assist you. But if there is money in your pocket, even if you are the most stingy person, you will still want to do something. So God,
Like you promised me.
I've been doing something before. So thank you very much, and I wish all of us Merry Christmas.
Also speaking at the event, the president of the Obafemi Awolowo University Students' Union, David Adelani, appreciated the foundation for the donation, noting that the equipment will serve students across hostels and the Students' Union building. Adelani said the Students' Union, in collaboration with the hostel sports secretaries and the university sports directorates, will ensure proper maintenance and effective use of the donated equipment. He added that the availability of recreational facility will provide students with opportunities for engagement during their leisure time.
I thank the donors of this particular project. It is something that has been long-standing. I mean, we've been looking for how to get something that would keep people at the Students' Union building, each hostel. In fact, each hostels have had situations by the way, have other modifications for table tennis and stuff like that. So it is a very good thing that we have this at the Students' Union building and other hostels. And moving forward, we are going to make sure that all these are properly maintained. We have the director of sports and the sports secretary of each house. They are going to make sure that all these equipments are properly maintained. And we ourselves, we are going to be taking up checkup, looking at these equipments. Are they fine? There are sometimes that wear and tear, all those things. We will make sure that immediately we figure out there is something wrong with this system, we will figure out the solution to it. And we'll also keep the sports director of the school, keep him on board that, oh, this is what is happening. This is what is happening with this particular thing. Because he has more experience on this particular thing. So we're going to keep him abreast, and we're going to do our best to maintain this equipment. I will start with a statement. A statement that states that an idle hand is the devil's workshop. This will basically keep those idle hands busy. I mean, as someone that loves sports, I love table tennis. My spare time that people used to do other things, you can come here, have at the Union building, have games, play against each other, something fun. And in fact, even where people are gathered, you will hear information that you on a normal day you won't be able to hear. So like I said, I started with the statement that an idle hand is a devil's workshop. This particular thing, this particular project keeps students busy, you know, sports and all. It's the same way we play football. We cannot play football into the night. We can even do this into the night. So it is a very good initiative that helps students, you know, to keep busy. Recreational activities, perfect stuff. Thank you very much.
Ayobami Abidoye reporting for Amilode.